Hello, this is Perri Cebedo, firstborn son of Bitoy and Mamalu Singh Kapili Cebedo. I was born in Dusamis City, but I grew up in Rizal until about 12 years old, and I was one of the first acolytes of Father Ubaldo Basok. I'd like to share with you some thoughts about my life and my way of contributing to our little town of Rizal. After I graduated from the Ateneo de Manila with a degree of AB Humanities, I taught at the Ateneo Grade School, where I had a good fortune to meet my wife, Molina Constantino, and there I set off on a corporate career in training for the pharmaceutical industry. I loved the training aspect so much. When I was 40 years old, I was offered a job as a global pharmaceutical trainer for a pharmaceutical company called Syntex Corporation. And here I was fortunate to travel to more than 70 countries and taught sales forces and marketing forces on 50 countries, and became my own professional agency. I established my own professional training agency called Perri Cebedo and Associates. And there I learned that all successful learners learn quicker, faster, and better if they are inspired with the joy of learning. For as long as the teaching methodologies are exactly the same, monotonous, boring, tedious, people will go to sleep. But once they get inspired because you have rediscovered in them things that they have suspiciously or suspected to be with them all the time, then they will say, I believe in this, I will put it into action. And my 84th year, I would like to share with you some of my very important lessons. Life is really not about possessing or acquiring things or even acquiring popularity. Life is all about helping others. We have two hands, the left and the right, one to feed ourselves and the other to feed the other people. Who are our others? To help them develop their talents. Why helping them to developing their talents? Because that's what they call sustainability. Teaching them how to fish. If you give them money, money itself dissipates, and sometimes has a very corruptive influence. But if you teach them skills that are marketable, skills that form part of their habits and their character, then they can survive wherever they go. But when you give not only of your possessions, but of your talent, of your skills, of your knowledge, and you maintain this coach-mentor relationship until the very end. And you will be surprised. Every time you receive a text message from them, it will be say, thank you for helping me. Just last week, one of my students wrote me a very nice letter. He says, Dear Sir Perri, I want to let you know that I just got an award for garnering second place in the Philippines for the professional certification of social workers. Imagine, from Rizal, a second placer for all the Philippines. And all the people who went through my programs now for the last 4 years, they're all valedictorians. Not a single failure, because we now have wonderful resources through YouTube tutorials, through the PDF books. We also have loaner laptops, which is one of my projects. If you need a laptop to do a project, you can borrow a laptop for 1 month or 2 months. But the most important thing that I am sharing with all of you is if you teach our young people how to learn efficiently, effectively, then they will discover the joy of learning, the joy of discovery, the joy of doing by themselves, getting out of the cave of ignorance and saying, by gosh, I can create a better version of myself. And thank you, Sir Perri, for helping me realize that. I hope these words will help guide you and your families towards education. Education is the golden gateway that opens many doors for everybody. Hasta la vista. Adios. Magkita tayo uli. Ingat lang, amping kanunay. Bye-bye.
Way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly.